what would you like to do? And forgive me for the vagueness here. What do you feel is next for you? Pro wrestling, if the people in the industry who know you, and a lot of the fans, because they know you in terms of the authenticity, that connection has always really been strong, know that you aren't going to wrestle again.
No, for sure.
And you being part of the WWE as an ambassador.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think is next in terms of what hill is next to climb? As a great lesson, and I had said it 3 times. I dropped 2 of you yesterday, and in terms of just talking with Kirsch, what's our why? What's our why here tonight? And then, of course, let's climb the hill in front of us. Do you know what that is? And if not, it's quite all right. I think the world would like to know what's next.
I have always been somebody to wait for life to deal you what it's going to.
Yeah.
Because life will deal you a hill.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
it will deal you a hill. So
Right.
what is immediately next for me?
Yeah.
I got to get my 3rd run on an implant.
Oh,
Here.
hey, look.
I've lost 3 of them, and I got to get another one.
Who did it? Was it Gunther? Or you just lost it?
Just lost it. Life did it.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm going to get that done 2 days from now.
Okay.
And then holiday travel.
Yeah.
So be present with curiosity and purpose with my family
Yeah.
for 7 days, and then for my other family for 10 days.
Yeah.
And then after that, whatever hill I have next. But that is like, keep screen time way down. Get as
Yeah.
many social engagements as you can.
Yeah.
Actively listen.
Yeah.
Curiously ask about folks and be genuine in what they have to answer.
Sure.
Know when a good friend of mine tried to head, do you want me to listen or do you want me to help, essentially?
Yeah.
A lot of folks just want to lighten their backpack. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So these are folks I care and love about, and actively, after years of absence,
Yeah.
hiding under the guise of, well, I'm working.
Yeah.
I'm still not pouring into that relationship. So
Yeah.
I got 2 to 3 weeks of that, and then I'll see, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about this next thing I have to say, because that's beautiful in terms of what's immediately next. I don't know in what setting, but I really hope we get the opportunity to work together again.
You're my first job after retirement.
There it is.
Look at this.
He literally, yeah.
No shit. You are my first job after retirement.
You can't sit. me.
And I scheduled this like way ahead of time.
You
Of,
did.
like,
You made it very clear. You also made it very clear we weren't going to be faking it. You needed retirement to happen,
Yep.
and the conversation would be authentic and real, and we were very ready for it.
I can hear you rounding this up.
I don't have to.
No, you do. I
You
mean,
wanna
you
go-
got
you-
you got
'cause-
stuff to do. I hope
You know, a lot of the stuff I have to do is stuff you used to do,
stuff I still do.
stuff you still do.
I just hide it away from people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I mean that's the path. That's the
My path worked
Yeah.
okay for me, but there's everybody has their own.
Certainly, and
DJ moves in his own lane, Roman
Yeah.
in his own lane, Brock in his own lane, you in your own. Like there's a ton of Phil in his own lane.
Yeah.
Like it's a chicken soup business, dude. And I think that's why people get so passionate about it. And I think
Yeah.
that's a lot of times why emotions might get the best of us. And in a nice way to call back to maybe something I wanted to do this to talk about this is we all have our own way of doing it.
Yeah.
And what I love about the past year is so many people have been critical about so many moments
Yeah.
and blamed it on this fictitious book or like creative direction.
Sure.
This always happens. What a fucking ironic statement to make. I never speak in absolutes.
Yeah. No.
I rarely speak in absolutes.
yeah.
In my 23 years of time under tension, creative has changed so many times.
Yeah.
That is the nature of the business. It is also okay for us to say we have a lot of eyes, we want to make a moment, because we don't know. And I say we as if I'm involved in this creative body, but I feel as if I am. You can't tell if someone's going to run with it,
Yeah.
but you got to give them a chance. You got to. We have an opportunity to mesh worlds and gosh, we've been doing that forever, since
Right.
Cyndi Lauper and Liberace at one, you know? And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And I'm not gonna beat up a tree about like, well, what was your why? Why did you not continue being on my favorite program?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because you had life.
Yeah.
And that's okay. But you know what I have to do? Pick six, I gotta get back on the field. And I just can't waste my time. I can't invest my time in something that is never gonna come to fruition. I admire the fact that people criticize that, like, they didn't have any long-term booking for this. They might have. That shit changed.
All the time.
And if the critical
time.
spot is like, moment of heel turn, great. You were in the ring, it was fantastic. You lost in the Air Force, appreciate it.
I had,
And then-
this ear keeps getting hit.
Afterwards,
Yeah.
the audience's expectations were, I want a new personality, I want new gear, I want a new theme song, I want all this. Yeah,
Yeah.
great idea. Those are all great ideas. You know it takes 2 years at least to get a guy over.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna do that and we gotta call it quits in December,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's enough time for a turnaround. So now the tools I have to work with are like, play within the confines, develop your why. Okay, I'm in an abusive relationship. And all right, that makes sense. I
Brussels.
can lean into the polarization of the audience and say all those things I didn't want to say. Again, I rarely walk down hypotheticals. Let's walk down hypothetical streets for a
Walk it
second.
down.
Let's say everyone that showed up at the chamber is active until August.
Okay.
That robs us of John Cena, Randy Orton.
Yeah.
That robs us of John Cena, CM Punk, John Cena, Ron Cena, John Cena, AJ Styles, John Cena, Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Me and you for the last one, Mano y Mano.
Yeah.
So yes, the story that might have had star power and gravity and who knows what, but what we got by just being like, these are the pieces left.
Yeah.
What can we build? What we got, for me personally, was beautiful. Was beautiful. And I'm not trying to change anybody's mind. Again, I've released art into the world and they can think how they want about it. I'm just also saying that, like, is it a wise investment in time? And what I've learned about, like, credible wrestling critiques, of course it is, because you want chatter and you want clickbait. But not like, let's analyze what happened. And I was in the ring with you. I was in the ring with Randy and Punk and Ron Cena and Logan Paul and AJ Styles. Man, it was really loud.
Yeah.
So, judging by the wise man Shawn Michaels, does that mean we did okay? I don't know. But man, sometimes, like, what's the next thing you're gonna do? What's all these hypothetical things? Let's just figure out what is,
Yeah.
figure out why we're doing it, and just climb that hill in front of you, man.